So Gary Barlow has spoken out and has really just released some shocking information. I believe this article may have been a long time ago, but the information still stands and is being published everywhere. And this particular article was released literally yesterday, and what he says is just shocking. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, guys, subscribe, and let's get it quickly into this 3-minute video. But it seems the take that, when we saw that situation with Misha and Taliza and Louis, Kelly Rowland and Gareth Barlow were obviously defending Misha B a lot. In a candid account, Barlow revealed that under the advisement of his friend James Corden, he decided to get his own producer called Ben Winston when he accepted the judge position. So he got a different producer. He wanted his own rules, saying, listen, if I want to be a judge, I'm going to get my own producer. And that's exactly what he did. Why? To help him avoid becoming a victim of a TV system where producers won't mind throwing you under the bus, using you to get a headline, or feeding you a line that will end your career. He explained, I need someone watching my back who understands telly and will spot all the little producer games they play. Someone with a TV to go, listen, the ratings are going down this week, so they're going to look to create a stir. Someone to warn me of these things before they happen. Barlow illustrated the necessity of this when recalling the Misha B drama. About half an hour before the show goes live, the producers would come in and they'd go, oh my god, that Misha, she's a bully. Can't believe it, she's such a bully. In fact, you know what? You should say it. You should say it on air. She's bullied everyone all week. This is what the producers would tell people. Wow. They leave the room. Ben, my producer, turns to me and says, do not say that. Later, Misha comes on, and then Taliza says, I think you're a bully, and Louis says, I think you're a bully. So this basically really just shows, and he just kind of just highlights the deep systemic kind of institutionalized kind of racism here, where the producers had this plan. They didn't even care about doing this to a black woman's expense. They decided to do this to rile up the ratings, and has left somebody in PTSD in therapy for over 9 years because they wanted to do it just for that particular week. Just because the ratings were down for a week, they thought, let's just stir up this stuff at this particular woman's expense for fun, leaving that woman with PTSD. I'm so sorry, but I feel like she needs to just sue X Factor for injury or feelings and get a compensation, because I genuinely feel like something needs to happen. The fact that producers are saying that this is what we're going to say, this is the narrative, Taliza and Louis ran with that. They listened and they ran with it. Therefore, they are accountable, they should be responsible, and they should be held responsible. They were complicit. They weren't even silent to be complicit. They were complicit enough to the point where they went with it. Whereas Kelly and Gareth saw that going on and spoke up against it at the time, especially Kelly. And this is what happens. You have these certain rules. What I'm waiting for now is Simon Cowell to speak out, because this is your show, do you understand? And I feel like this is just karma, because X Factor has become the deadest show on earth. Ain't nobody watching it, and I genuinely feel like you need to speak up, because this is your show. You could have been one of the executive producers who pushed that, and I genuinely feel like that is a major issue, and I am waiting for this guy to obviously speak up and see what he says. The fact that the producers are saying all this, left this girl, poor girl, this kind of really just reinstates that executive producers were doing a lot. So Taliza and that apology was nonsense. Let's connect the dots. For Taliza to be saying, oh, but she was making my contestants cry, then she was doing this to people, she was doing that to people, she did this to me, or whatever, or just my parents grew up in, I don't know what she was saying, my dad grew up in Congo, I don't know, she was making excuses, but she should have spoken about what the executive producers do. She kept that very quiet. She didn't even mention any of that, which I find to be interesting. A vital piece of information that Gareth spoke about ages ago. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.